Hello, and welcome to the Oxbridge Consulting IELTS test. My name is Edmund. I will be cropping up with videos every lesson to annoy you with the sound of my voice. Hopefully the sound of my voice doesn't annoy you. You'll notice also that in later videos my hair will be a bit longer. That's the magic of film. I'm recording this last. Wow. Okay, so IELTS. I'm sure you're familiar with the format of the IELTS test. It is listening, reading, writing and speaking. In these lessons, we won't be focusing so much on speaking. That kind of has to be done through practice. Indeed, writing is quite similar. The best way to practice writing is just to do it. So, although there will be writing sections in every lesson, with writing, we recommend that you practice a lot. So it's something you teach yourself, essentially. So there'll be every lesson there will be a listening section in which we'll go through the skills you need to acquire for the listening test. For the first 8 lessons of the course, we'll be building skills. So we won't be getting to what the IELTS test will actually look like until lesson 10. So we'll be building up slowly. So we'll be learning a new skill each lesson. We'll be building up from easy to difficult. And eventually, in lesson 10, that's when the proper practice tests will start. Of course, you're welcome to go and read. There's lots and lots of IELTS tests available online. You can find them, you can read them, that's all fine. You're not going to ruin your lesson plan. If you read, the more things you look at, the more you'll learn, so that's good. So there's something else important to mention, and that is the best way to practice listening and speaking English is to watch fiction. So on any kind of media, television, movies, fiction is the best way to learn English. I was speaking to somebody today and they've taught themselves English entirely through television. The benefit of watching fiction is that the people talk at the speed that people will normally talk. So if you go online and listen to a TED talk or something very smart like that, or even listening to me here, I am talking to you a little bit slower than I would talk to one of my friends. That's the nature of public speaking. So the best way to get that proper speed, the intonation, the natural sounds, is watching fiction. And therefore you can watch anything you like, anything that's fun, anything you enjoy, because then learning English doesn't have to be work. It can be fun. Watch a fun movie and you'll practice your English. Then you'll get things like intonation, and you'll learn everything. You'll also learn grammar through that as well. The best way to learn grammar is to intuit it. So to intuit is to sort of be able to do it naturally. I can do it naturally because I've been taught it since I was a child. You do your Chinese grammar naturally because that's how you're taught from your child. So you'll pick up grammar just by reading as well. So the best way to practice reading and writing is by reading, and make sure that the reading is fun. So make sure so you can read anything at all. There's no such thing as bad English. Well, there sort of is, but that doesn't really matter. Read anything you like. If you like reading news articles, go online and read news articles. If you like magazines, read them. If you like Harry Potter novels, read them. Read anything at all. You'll improve your grammar and your writing and your reading. We will be doing a little bit of grammar in every lesson, but I'm presenting it in a very slight form. They're not going to go into a great deal about grammar here because it's something you just need to relax, and you need to be able to relax and not worry too much about what you're writing, about what you're saying. And worrying about grammar rules is the last thing you want to do. So do, of course, learn grammar, practice grammar, do the grammar we've got here, but it's sort of low down on the list of important things that you'll have to know. but we'll cover that in how that works in later lessons. Right, so we'll have, in each lesson you'll start with a listening section, then we'll have a reading section, yes, then a writing section, and then a grammar section. Each lesson will have that. The slides should be fairly self-explanatory, and there'll also be little helpful videos with me with my slightly longer hair, but the same shirt. See, I made the effort to wear the same shirt. I'm that nice. So what these videos are for? These videos are not really lessons as such. You could in fact do this course without watching any of these videos. These videos are just helpful little hints, and to remind you that there's somebody there, you know, looking over your shoulder, making sure everything's going okay. One of the most important things we'll be going through in lesson 9 is strategies. You'll receive a strategies document straight away. You can see it now. Of course, read it now. We'll be going over it in lesson 9. The strategies is exactly what you'll find in the IELTS lesson. So we'll go through what you'll expect to see, the kind of things you'll need to be able to do. We'll be going through that in the strategies lesson, but I'll be secretly filtering it through through the lesson format anyway. So nothing would become as especially a surprise when you get there, and you of course read it first, and you'll get a clue about what you'll be seeing in the test itself. We'll do a proper go through it in lesson 9. So lesson 9 is the sort of the big changeover, and in lesson 10 you'll start doing the test itself. So there we have it. I'll shut up now. I need a glass of water. Do enjoy yourself, and like I said, try to make as much learning English as fun as possible, so that's important too. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do very well, and you'll be seeing me with longer hair later.